Wonderful. Well, we're just gonna maybe I'll do a quick introduction for Arihia before we get started. But if you are here, we are about to go on quite a journey together. Some of you know exactly what we're doing. Some of you have no idea, but you popped on here because you're ready to go on a journey and up level in some aspect of your life. And this 88 days is so synchronistically aligned to 2/22/22. And so there, I just feel, and I know everyone else does too, even if I haven't spoken to you, because it's universal, like this feeling of this energy current that is here and like kind of swirling around us, and those who choose to jump in that current and go with the flow with their tribe, we're all going to up level in some aspect of our lives. Maybe it's our health, maybe it's our business, maybe it's a relationship, maybe it's all of the above, but we're all here for a very special reason. And I couldn't be more excited to go on this journey with each and every one of you. That has been a manifestation of mine for years now, to be as part of a team of women who are like-minded and all just want to be the greatest and highest version of themselves, and see where that all leads us to making the world a better place. So Arihia is a leader in Healy, and if you've been joining in with us 88 Quantum Leap, the videos thus far, or any of the Healy webinars, you'll see her there. She's we're very grateful to have her here and part of our team, because she has been with Healy the longest of definitely any of us, and she has direct access to Taryn, who some of you might know, and so we're just very grateful and lucky to have her here guiding our team. It's a very special thing that not everyone has access to. So thank you for being here, Arihia. And Kristen, if you want to add anything in. Me and Kristen we took a moment right before we started, because Kristen and I started this journey together, and we had no idea where it was leading us. Back in the pandemic is when it started, and she was just saying, I remember the day you called, and I was just in, and I remember the day I found out about it, and I was like, I feel like this huge wave is like here, and I'm just about to go on this ride, and I have no idea what it is, but it has been a ride. And I feel like it's going to, it's like one wave just kind of crashed, and like another big one is picking up. And so I'm really excited to go on this journey with everyone.
Yeah, it does feel a bit like destiny, it's surreal. That's what I would say. Because when you told me about it, I was so in, but I wasn't really thinking about any kind of business aspect of it. And then it just became so natural, and the whole philosophy around it of just raising our frequency and our vibration, and claiming the power and the empowerment over our health and our well-being, and then helping other people. It's just such a joy. And I've said before that I've always done my business alone. And if I'm not working, I'm not making money. But now, and I'm not supported, it's always, everything's on me. And this is just so amazing to be with all of you, growing together. And I think this 88 days is going to be amazing, because we're all going to help support each other in catapulting way beyond our limiting beliefs and growing into this bigger version of who we really are, and just breaking the paradigms and letting go of the crap that we've told ourselves that aren't true. And I'm just so grateful that Arihia took us under her wing. I mean, she really she saw us, I guess, in the downline, and she just reached out, and she's been so inspiring to us and so helpful. And we're in such great hands. You guys, this is going to be such a treat just to work with these power women and be inspired by them. So I am so grateful to be here too. Thank you.
Wonderful. All right, Arihia, we are going to hand it over to you for this beautiful meditation, or anything that you want to say before that as well. But the floor is yours.
Thank you. Oh. Oh, honestly, that was like, oh, I was just watching the screen. I was watching all these beautiful faces, and I was listening to you both, and I just I fully received all of that. And I know you guys are saying you feel really like lucky and blessed, but I feel really lucky and blessed because I want, like you guys are just this beautiful, magical team that have just like popped up that I didn't even know I had. And but it's such a magical joy of this business to like have, I mean, how many beautiful faces am I looking at right now that I have? I mean, I only know 3 of you, but we're all connected in this beautiful way and we're going on this journey together. And like I feel like I really feel that, and I don't gloss over that, and I take that like to heart, and that means means a lot to me. So just want to say that. And the way that you two ladies have showed up in leadership for this 88 days, I think the timing is beautiful, and I'm really proud of you and all of you. And I look forward to the 88 days unfolding. So 88 days is something that my friend Sarah and I, who you also might have seen, Sarah Blacker is my upline. We started doing it, I think it was in October 2020. We were like, let's do this thing. Like, we were doing some intuitive work with a man called William Whitecloud. We're like, let's like create this container. Let's do it for 88 days. Let's create some goals. Let's see what happens. Like, and let's use Healy. Let's use this business. Let's tune in together. And let's like share it with our team and see what happens. So it was kind of an experiment, even though we knew that we were like pretty sure this is going to be amazing. And we had previously worked together in several businesses, and especially in this business model, having these like most people do them for 90 days. They call them 90-day sprints, but we quite liked the number 88. We thought it was a little more abundant numerologically. So like, yeah, let's do 88 days. So the point behind doing a 90-day sprint is to have these big bursts in your business where you're really focused, and you have, it's not so much about I'm going to work 8 hours a day and go really hard. It's about, for us, it was about like, let's find the heart of why we're here. Let's find the heart of what's true for us, like in a magical way, in a true way, in our own heart, and how can we use this business to create that. And so that's what we did, and that's how the 88 days was birthed. In the first 88 days, Sarah and I did, the last month we did 50K combined in that month. We also had relationship choices, where she's no longer with the guy, but she was like really wanted to meet a beautiful man. She met this beautiful man. I was really working on my co-parent relationship with my son's father, which had kind of really come out of whack, and we weren't communicating very well. Like even to this day, we still like, he came to my house yesterday, we had food, like it's just like we really focused on not just business, but also really using business and financial goals and what's the word, ranks in our business as part of like the tangible things, but also like what else in our life was present when we tuned in to what we could create in that time. So what I'm going to be sharing with you now is a meditation that we used, and that we will be using over, like, we usually close our meetings with this meditation, and it's really just drops you into your heart, drops you into a space of what's possible, and it drops you kind of into your vision. So I encourage you to relax, have a pen and paper. Don't be scared to write stuff down. I know sometimes when we meditate, we just want to like sit and enjoy, and you can absolutely do that, but 100% also just write, just write and feel what's there, and trust what comes through for you in this 88 days. And you may have some ideas you may feel like you've already set some goals, but yeah, just receiving what's coming through for you. And then there will be different elements of that it'll have like a texture, it'll have a feel, it will kind of evolve and get stronger as you practice and we go through the 88 days. So yeah, is everyone ready? Cool. Ash is gonna light a candle. Amazing. Okay, So let's just taking a breath together. Just acknowledging what's up right now. Before we drop in, we're going to just notice and become aware and become present of the moment, and just really feeling the intention that we are creating together, really acknowledging each and every one of you for showing up, really acknowledging each and every one of you for the time and the love and the care and the focus that you will be bringing to this 88 days, and acknowledging the connection and the collective camaraderie that we will be creating both in this group and then with the larger collective of the 88 days, and just really having gratitude for the magic that we will be creating together in this 88 days. And I just want you to take a breath and use that breath to bring yourself into a level of equilibrium with yourself. And we're just going to come, before we step into any vision, we're just going to come into deep contact with ourselves, with the present moment. And to do that, just inviting you to acknowledge and notice your thoughts, anything that is wanting your attention, anything that is moving in your mental field right now, just allowing that to fully be. Not needing to change anything about it. Just if there's anything that is grabbing your attention, just letting it be, and then taking a breath. And dropping into and feeling into the texture of your emotions. Once again, I'm just going to invite you to take notice of what's there. If there's anything there that is wanting your attention, anything that is loud or quiet, just allowing it to be there fully. Noticing it, not needing to change it, and taking another breath. And dropping in from that breath into your physical body. With your breath, just letting yourself relax even deeper. Allowing that breath to recharge and invigorate your cells. Just noticing if there's any feelings or any sensations in your body. Just becoming present through the layers of yourself. And taking a breath and just dropping into your heart. Feeling the chamber and the vortex of your heart, feeling the softness and the power of your heart. And as you soften your heart, just making a choice now, making a choice to expand your consciousness by choosing to access the grandest part of who you are, that part of you that is always a powerful creator. Really connecting into that creative energy, that dynamic field of genius, of possibility, of potentiality, and occupying that space, feeling yourself expand into that consciousness where you are connected to all things, through all space and through all time. And with every breath, just allowing that to expand, allowing that to inform your biology, your chemistry, your mentality, physicality, all layers of who you are. And just choosing to be here with the energy of innocence, in no sense, just letting go of all of the things that you think that you know. Feeling that just drop away and allowing yourself to be in childlike wonder. Just coming on an adventure, going on an adventure together, really feeling that openness of what could be. And we're going to make another choice now. And this choice is to be of service to ourselves, in acknowledgement that when we serve ourselves and when we serve our highest good, that we are in service to the highest good. They are connected. So really owning that and taking ownership of that. And we're going to choose to serve our truth, the truth of our heart, and really choosing to be open and choosing to receive. Give yourself the gift of this wisdom that you're about to receive. I'm going to create a golden circle in front of us, magical golden circle, and we're going to give this circle a definition and a label. And the reason why we're going to do this is that when we give something a definition, we will have an experience of that. So we're going to label this circle as your highest end result for this 88 days. Just standing in the perimeter of that circle, maybe feeling some things starting to arise. And when you're ready, but not yet, we're going to step through the perimeter of that circle. And as you step through the perimeter of that circle, it's like you're stepping through a golden veil and letting that golden veil just brush through your awareness and brush through your consciousness, so that you land in the center of that circle that we have defined as your highest end result for the 88 days. And you're having an experience of yourself at the end of that 88 days. So when you're ready, just stepping through that circle in your receptive mode. And maybe you may get things straight away. You may receive information straight away. It may just take a while to land around you. And just fully receiving what is here for you and your Healy business and the rest of your life, what's happening in this 88 days. And just noticing the textures of how this experience feels. Really bringing awareness to yourself and the energy that you are holding in your body. How are you speaking to yourself? How are you grounding yourself? How are you showing up for yourself and others? Just taking note as pieces of information come through for you. Just observing. And this is the highest end result. So really feeling those pieces of your vision. They may be symbolic. They may be very clear exactly, precisely what they are. Just trusting the information that comes through and writing down what comes through if you feel like you're ready to do that. Or just continuing to receive. Seeing if there's like a theme of this 88 days for you. Something that you can bring yourself back to as you're walking along this journey, as you walked along this journey. Maybe there are people that are appearing to you for you to speak to. Just noticing what's happening in your Healy business. Maybe clear the way that you're sharing Healy, may not be. Everything that you receive in this space is information. So even if it's just a feeling, feelings are creative. Really follow the way that your intuition is speaking to you now. And feel free in this space to ask questions of yourself and of your higher self. Like what's possible for me in this space? What's, what's a rank that would be great to achieve? Some people really respond to creating income goals. Some people are more about the feeling of that income, what's happening in their life with that income. And the more you open this space up, the more you let it flow through, the more information is going to come through for you. So continuing to let that flow, receiving what's there. Noticing how you're relating to the rest of your life. How are you creating balance? How are you creating, where are your sources of joy? Where are you receiving nourishment? What's supporting you in this space, in this vision? Where's your support coming from? How are you stretching yourself? What's different about you? Really receiving any more information and just asking this question, is there anything further for me to know and receive about this space? Just asking that question. Something that actually probably is really relevant is your relationship to business. How are you showing up in business? What energy are you holding in relationship to business? Maybe even, is there a message that you're sharing? What's the message that's inspiring you? What's inspiring you about your business? Even what are the qualities of the people that you're speaking to? Who are you working with? Really trusting and letting this outpouring of innocence, this really magical stream of what's possible for you, just letting it flow through. And claiming this for yourself. Making a commitment to yourself now to build the relationship with this vision. To be devoted to this vision. And these energies, be devoted to these energies that you're receiving. These parts of you that already exist. Devoting yourself to focus on what has come through for you today. And when you feel like you're ready, coming back into the space, but no rush.
That was amazing. Mhm. My heart feels so full. It's so nice to drop out of the head and get into the heart. Ooh.
Right, I'm just saying goodbye to my little person. I'll be back in
Okay.
1 second.
Okay.
And
How-
I took a picture and am about to scan and got everyone's vibration right at the end of that. So Kristen, as I do this
Yeah.
I Ching scan, why don't you go ahead and
Yeah.
take
my
it?
goodness. So how was that for you guys? Anything come to mind? Anything you want to share? Any feelings that came up for you?
It was
that-
really like its own little journey. It was really amazing for me. And it's Michelle speaking. I kept seeing when I went into the circle, just stars just flowing around me, and like banners of just being a winner, and you're a star, and you're going to come out on top, you're going to shine so bright. These were just things that came to me. Oh, I'm going to cry.
Oh, that's amazing.
um like, you're a true blessing to others, and this is just the beginning of your dreams.
Mm.
And it was so oh my gosh, I saw myself traveling. um I've always never been grounded in one place for too long, and that's always been for me a problem. And my sisters are always like, "You're the one that always flies by the seat of your pants," and they don't understand how I can adjust and adapt to moving from one house and then 2 years moving into another. And on this meditation, I saw myself traveling a lot and helping so many people. And what's different for me now is I'm so open to spiritual guidance, and having the ability to help others is so inspiring for me. Um, and then I heard, like, I've opened doors for you with people already to start this journey outside of this group of women. And the three people that I could connect with immediately, I wrote down. And um, then I just heard something to write a vision board, like, immediately on this journey where I'm going to be, that my possibilities are endless, to believe in myself and have faith. So that was really,
Beautiful.
that was really amazing.
Beautiful, Michelle.
Thank you for
Especially
sharing.
since you just joined us like 3 or 4 days ago.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Gosh, it was really,
So
really amazing.
excited. So excited to be on this journey with you.
No.
Did anyone else want to share? Okay. Well, I hope I don't know if Arihia came back and if she wants to say anything.
Yeah.
I am just going to pull up our packet and just, well, Kristen, do you want to share yours?
Oh.
Was that Arihia?
It was, yes,
Yeah.
yes. But no,
Okay.
yeah, I do want to say something before we jump off, but I could actually share it at the very, very end. Maybe you pull up the packet and then yeah, I'll share at the end.
Okay. And I just want to say there are some people who are brand new, have no idea what like this 88-day thing is, but they were just called to be on this call. And even though there was reference to your Healy business, that could have been anything, your own business. If you just came into Healy and health is your priority, then, you know, your end goal for your health is what I want you to focus on here. But we do have a packet that goes along with this. If you don't have it, but want it, just send the person who invited you here a message. And if not, then I just invite you to write down on a piece of paper what we're going to go over, which is just the beginning of this journey. So Kristen, do you want to pull it up real quick?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I will get it just a sec. Okay. Whoop. Here we are.
Okay, so what I want us to do is fill out this page, the page that Kristen's on, everyone together. And if you don't have this page and you don't have the packet, just put down on a piece of paper your name. I'm going to do this at the same time. And I'm going to put my full name because I work with Pepper and that's what I'm supposed to do. Your goal, so maybe like a one sentence, maybe even a word that came up. For me, my word, and it was new, was choices. So I'm going to write down there choices, but whatever your word or sentence is, which is your main goal. And I'll just give you a minute to choose that. Okay, and then the start date, we are going to put in here 2/22/22. Even though we're kind of starting today, I want those numbers in our minds and hearts. And of course, 2/22/22 is on a Tuesday here, which is amazing. And then the end date, Kristen and I counted it out. It's actually May 21st, 22. So one day before 5/22/22. And then I'll let Kristen read this page.
Okay, so this 88 days roadmap will give you the laser focus, tools, skills, and magic you need to start bringing your vision to life. All top successful network marketers who have created multiple 5- and 6-figure incomes can put it down to going all in on several 88 game plans. What is unique about the blueprint is that it takes into consideration both the masculine and feminine principles of creating and business, as well as new paradigm business and energy principles to amplify your results without the typical hustle and burnout that occur. Sounds great.
And I just want to say again, because there are some people on this call who are not planning on running a Healy business and just want to do it for their health. It's the same thing. You dedicate 88 days to whatever it is that you want, you're gonna come out on top. So the codes that we're going to be working on within ourselves is visionary, frequency, abundance, momentum, and magnetic marketing. And then the next page, the visionary codes, this is where you can write down things that came up in that meditation that Arihia did for us. So personal vision, the big vision, what would you love to create? I'll just give you a minute for that. I'm going to fill it in at the same time. I don't know if everyone can hear me typing away, but I will share mine. I don't know, Kristen, if you want to share yours. But my personal vision, my big vision, is I would love to create a 10-figure a month income, allowing me nothing but space and ease to flow with the universe and serve in any way I'm called to spend time each day on my life's mantra, which I say this every morning. I consecrate my day end my life to the happiness, ascension, awakening, and liberation of my whole cosmic self. And my whole cosmic self is all of us. We are all connected. So that is my vision and my mission in life. So once you're done that, I want everyone to write down their current reality, the truth of where you are now. And I'll just read mine as you continue working on yours. But my current reality and the truth of where I am is that I have to go after business or work. I feel like it is up to me and that I have to work hard, rush, push, and grind. Also, that I am not where I want to be, that I am below others who have reached higher goals than me, and that I am not as worthy as others. And your vision for the next 90 days, what does that look like for you? Do you see yourself just adding one thing to your daily routine? Do you see yourself carving out an hour a day over the next 88 days? Do you see yourself not really doing much except for, just doing this meditation and then checking in maybe once a week or once every other week? Do you see yourself joining the rest of this team on being on, weekly calls? Do you see yourself making new best friends, planning retreats, yoga retreats? What do you see yourself doing these next 90 days? So for the next 90 days, I hope you wrote down what you were going to do. I wrote down, which I didn't realize that I was going to be writing this down until I did that meditation, but working heavily in all caps on my abundance mindset and working closely with my team, or friends, clients, family members who are ready to up level in their lives, setting boundaries on energy and time. And those of you who know me well know that I have certain things in my personal life that are very draining to me. And I'm realizing through this meditation that even the people that we love the most, if they are dragging us down, it's time to step into who we really are, and they either rise to be where we are, or at least attempt to be a better version of themselves, or they don't get your energy. Okay. So this is the last page that we're going to do. Kristen, do you want to go over this part?
Sure. Okay, so let's write down the 3 words to describe how you will feel. I love this. I got so many feelings during that meditation that really inspired me. I'll share what I wrote. Confident was one of the first things that came up. Light and joyful. And then it really boiled down to self-love. That really deep self-love for myself and all that I am, and all that I was willing to let go of, and all that I was willing to do. And what are you committed to creating in the next 88 days? I'll share what I wrote. Really creating a dedicated routine to focusing on healing, but really starting with like this self-care practice and going into my heart space with dropping into the heart and out of the head, and just allowing that magnetism to attract those people that I'm meant to help and to be with. And also simplifying my schedule. I'm committed to really taking on less and focusing more on this, and supporting my team. And then name and claim, declare your rank here. And you may not know exactly what rank you want to declare, but you could just claim, how you want to feel, or what you want to, maybe an amount of money, whatever you feel you want to claim here. If you have anything that you want to claim, then just go ahead and write it.
Or yeah, absolutely anything.
Yeah.
How you want to feel in your health, in your body. Arihia just said something tangible.
Okay.
If, you know, a new house, if that's what
Yeah.
you're,
An income goal.
and then I want to hand it back over to Arihia because I think she wanted to say something. And then after that, I wanted to read what came up in the I Ching
Mhm.
and then close it off with any, you know, the schedule of what's going on and some other little housekeeping stuff. So Arihia, back to your beautiful self.
Oh,
I wish that's what I look
back
like early
home.
in the morning. Oh, you're muted.
Yeah, can't hear you.
I said you're way too kind. Yes, I do. I do. I just wanted to say a couple of things. One was, I do believe that everyone is in the 88 Days to Quantum Leap group. Is that correct? Oh, sorry, the Quantum Empires group. Is everyone, the people that are going to be?
Yeah,
in?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure that everyone is, but
Okay, cool. Because that's going to be the main channel of communicating, like meetings. I'll put a note in before the meetings and stuff like that. Also, I've just have some new people that I have started adding in there. And what I'm getting people to do when they go in there, because I feel like, and I would love to invite you guys to be a part of this, all of you to be a part of this who are in the 88 days. When you're in that group, I would love you to drop a 2-minute video in that group introducing yourselves, so that everyone, it's quite a global team. Like, just introduce yourself, say, hey, my name is, whatever your name is, I'm excited to be here because, and in this 88 days I'm going to, like, just your name, why you're excited to be here and what you want to create in the 88 days. I'm going to get the rest of my team to do that. And then the people, when people are joining, I had a new lady last night from Switzerland. I'm going to get her to do that video too. So it's just a beautiful thing that I know it's like a little thing, but it helps with like the connection of the team and people feeling like they know each other, and it creates a beautiful energy. So I want to invite everyone to do that in that Telegram thread, and that's it. That's all.
thank you.
And I yes, and I'm gonna switch my camera off now. But and also, can I just celebrate both of your incredible leadership? Like, you guys are amazing. Everyone
Thank you.
that is a part of this team is really, really lucky to have you.
Thank you, Arihia. Awesome.
Yay.
Well, I wanted to say something about Healy. So some of you are just Healy users, and some of you, if you are building a business, you're going to find a lot of people who are just going to want to be Healy users. And I actually just got finished a 30-day healthy living program to help me lose weight. And I didn't realize this until just like today when I was preparing for this call, that was actually setting me up for this. And what I did during that program was I wrote down every single day the Healy programs that I was doing. And I used the Healy Advisor app to write down what I wanted to work on, and then pulled up the programs that came with it and just did those every single day. And I wrote them down, and it helped me immensely. First of all, I've reached I'm like 2 pounds away from a goal, but I'm shocked that I got it because I really didn't try hard. But my point is, I want everyone to utilize Healy during this 88 days.
Mhm.
So for me, I just realized during this meditation how much my mindset I need to work on. I'm always working on other things with Healy because I think because I meditate every single day, I spend so much time, reading and filling up my mindset that it's not something that I do Healy programs for. But the truth of the matter is I'm still stuck. And so I'm going to be dedicating, we can do 3 Healy microcurrent programs a day to mindset every single day. So I want you guys, whatever your goals are, to focus on using Healy. That's why we're here. That it is a transformation tool. And I know that for a fact because it just helped me transform into a new body. And work on, my gut, my liver, all these things. And so I wanted to say that. I also wanted to say that our next call, so I sent out a schedule, and if somebody doesn't have it, just let us know. I put it on I put it in the Vibe Tribe group. It's just a PDF. And basically tonight was the start of our journey. And then Monday night, every Monday night at 6 is Arihia's group. So Kristen will send out the recording. But yeah, every Monday is a call. And I'm not going to go through in detail because it's in that. So if you don't have that little PDF that we created, then get it from us. And then Thursday night, we have our Vibe Tribe call, and then at 9 o'clock sharp. So we're not going to go over every single time, and we're going to just stay on the call. And 9 p.m. we're going to, at 9 p.m. we're going to be kind of doing like an accountability, just seeing where everyone is, and if they have any questions. So Kristen, did you want to add anything?
I mean, I just love the fact that you brought up using Healy, because yeah, this is such a tool for us that this empowers us on so many levels. And I'm just super excited to be able to be sending frequencies to all of you guys too, because I just did Alaskan Gem Elixirs, but just to really, really focus in and go into your heart and decide which programs do I really need right now. And some of those emotional ones I think are really, really important. The Alaskan Gem or the creative homeopathy. There's the Sluicer salts even, or the aura. The aura is so powerful. And just spend some time regular with doing some resonance vibrations. I think it's just so empowering, and it really empowers us. The more we raise our frequency and the more experience we have and the more change we notice. And I love the fact, Ashely, that you were really journaling it or writing it out. Like, this is what I've been doing. So having a little bit more structure around it. I tend to be like all over the place. I'm very watery, so I just kind of go with the flow. Ashely's so much more regimented, and I get frustrated a lot with myself because I wing things. So that's big part of what I want to do with this 88 days is just get much more clear with my routine and still allow myself to flow, because I can't be in a box, or I'm not as structured, but I'm going to honor myself in the way that I'm doing this and not compare myself to anyone else, right? And I think it's going to be really nice for all of us just to kind of own who we are, where we're bumping up against some issues, and how we can get inspired by other people, and just making it fun. And because part of what was coming up for me, I think, as we were talking about this, was there was a fear that was creeping up in my mind during the meditation. Oh, this is going to be a lot of work, and I'm going to be exhausted at the very end. And that's an old paradigm. That's an old belief. And I really want it to be nourishing. And I know it's any kind of push is going to, put you a little bit more out of your comfort zone, but I don't want it to be, I think we all just need to be mindful that we're not, doing it to spite ourselves, or we're stressing ourselves out. Let's just have fun with this, and nurture each other and support each other. So that's what I want.
I'm so glad you brought that up. Kristen and I, we're so synced up. She was talking about being all over the place. Well, she's a manifesting generator in human design, and that's what they do.
Yeah.
And I am a projector in human design, and getting laser focused on things that I'm interested in is what I do. And so next Thursday at our 8 p.m. Vibe Tribe call, we're always going to highlight one of our team members, because we all have our gifts and do something incredible outside of Healy. That's why we've gotten together. Anna just did last week, and it was an amazing session on emotion code. And so this week, because if you are tuning into the 88 days, Arihia did a video on magnetic marketing, and it's based on human design. And a lot of people don't know what human design is. Human design is a esoteric self-discovery system. And I can tell you it changed my life by understanding what I was and how my energy worked different than others, because I always thought that there was something wrong with me. Why couldn't I keep up with other people? Why was I so tired all the time? Why was my biggest dream in life to be able to sleep in the morning? Like, that was my biggest dream. I wanted to make enough money so I could just sleep in the morning. And I was like, there's something wrong with me. I understand now that I'm a projector and I need to rest way more than other people because I don't have my sacral center defined. So I don't have that continuous life force energy. So it's really important that everyone knows what their human design is. As in my sessions with one-on-one clients, I typically always pull up people's human designs, because that helps me teach them about themselves, and it helps me understand how they work. I'm the person at a party who I'm just meeting someone. I'm like, what's your birthday? What's your birth time? What's your birth city? So on Thursday, we are going to, Michelle, come on Thursday, and we are going to talk about how to do that, how to pull that, the basics of it. I'm not a professional human design reader, but Michelle will be there forever. Awesome. I'm not a professional human design reader, but I know a lot about it because I'm super interested in it and changed my life. And I think it'll change everyone else's life, because it's going to teach you how to whatever your goals are, teach you how to get there in an authentic way. So if your authentic self is not a grinder, you're not going to get to where you want to be by grinding. So how can you get there? Well, that's what human design can tell you. So Thursday night, that's what we're going to be doing. And then I wanted to read the I Ching, what I pulled up. I pulled this up right at the end of, no one had even spoken yet, right at the end of the meditation. So the first thing that came up was the criminal trial. So it symbolizes endurance power and may indicate a time of resistance adjustment. How perfect is that? The second one that came up was the long duration, symbolizes stability and endurance power.
Oh my God.
I know, they're so perfect. The third thing that came up, development, symbolizes development and indicates a steady, slow, but safe development.
Oh my God.
I know. The fourth thing that came up was risk abyss, symbolizing the overcoming of the abysmal by truthfulness. And then the last thing, the large property, symbolizes success and progress. It is symbolic for a dynamic time and external orientation.
Oh my God.
I mean, come
How
on,
that couldn't
guys.
get any better.
Come on.
Wow.
So it is my personal part of my daily routine for 88 days to, in the morning when I meditate, I am going to be sending these frequencies. So expect frequencies coming your way around 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning.
And I'll add to that, I did the Alaskan Gem Elixirs. The first one was Jade, 85%, a vibration of peace, balance, and timeless simplicity, helps us stay centered in the moment with an awareness and acceptance of our true essence. And then Brazilian Amethyst, transmute energy from lower to higher vibratory rates, helps to lift energy from an overly material state, helps one sense and experience one's unique spiritual reality. And then we have Fluorite, the breakup elixir, works to bring increased energies into the physical body by breaking up blocks in the etheric body. And then we have Citrine, harmonizes the mental body with higher spiritual laws, increases access to divine truth and intelligence, amplifies qualities of concentration, centering, and rational mind. And then the last one is Heliotrope, strengthens our connection to the earth, brings a stronger flow of earth energies into the first and second chakras, stimulates the release of emotional energies that have been stuck in the lower chakras, rebalances these energy centers after trauma or emotional upset.
Amazing.
Awesome. Yeah.
It's so amazing.
So
I love
cool.
what we do. This is
Yeah,
awesome.
So much fun.
All right, guys. Well, it is over time. We never can keep it to an hour, but we tried our best.
Mhm.
So yeah, I just want to close it out. I'm going to send these vibrations right now for a minute. So if anyone has anything that they want to say over the next minute, we'll be open, but we're gonna head out. And thank you so much for being on this journey.
Yeah.
Even if you're just tuning in tonight and you're planning on making some really positive changes in your life, utilizing Healy, that's what we're here for. We're here for people raising their individual vibrations, because that's going to ripple out. And from the number that I heard, it could be anywhere from 144,000 people to 500,000 people, depending on your frequency. So just by you simply working on your frequency, your vibration, you are changing the world. And thank you.
Thank
why
you
we're
for
here.
showing up. We're just so honored that you're here and you're saying yes.
Thanks for coming, Jess.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Have a good night.
Thanks, ladies. Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you.